So you've got this amazing idea, right? The one that keeps you up at night, the one you think could really be the next big thing. Well, today we're going to talk about how to take that idea and make it real. We're going to break down the very first and maybe the most important decision any founder has to make. Okay, so you've got it. That's spark. Maybe you want to start a killer food truck, or you've designed a revolutionary new app, or maybe you've got a knack for creating custom-designed sneakers. Whatever it is, it feels brilliant, it's unique, and you just know it can work. And that's the million-dollar question, isn't it? An idea is just an idea until you give it a legal shape, a structure that lets it actually operate, make money, and hopefully grow into something huge. So where in the world do you even start? Your very first step on this whole entrepreneurial journey is choosing a business structure. And believe me, this one decision, it touches everything from how you pay taxes to how much personal risk you're taking on. To make this all feel real, let's follow a new entrepreneur named Alex, who's about to start a custom sneaker business right out of their garage. Okay, let's dive into this. Look at that chart. A massive 72% of all businesses in the US are sole proprietorships. So what does that tell you? It tells you that most people just like Alex starting out, take the simplest, most direct path possible. It's basically the default starting line for entrepreneurs. So it only makes sense to start where most businesses do, the sole proprietorship. I mean, the name says it all. This is absolutely perfect for a solo founder like Alex, who's the one and only creative force behind those sneaker designs and wants to be in complete control. Put simply, a sole proprietorship means the business is you and you are the business. In the eyes of the law, there is zero separation. Just picture Alex selling those first few pairs of custom sneakers online from their bedroom. Boom, that's a sole proprietorship. And you know, this is how a lot of huge companies get their start. A guy named Jeremy Shepard started Pearl Paradise just like this, and now it's a $20 million a year online pearl business. The good stuff is pretty obvious. It's super easy to start, you're the boss, and every penny of profit is yours. But, and this is a huge but, you have what's called unlimited liability. So what does that actually mean? It means if Alex's sneaker business gets sued, it's not just the business's bank account on the line. It's Alex's personal savings, their car, literally everything they own. Okay, so let's fast forward a bit. Alex's sneaker business is exploding. Orders are flying in, but here's the thing. Alex is an artist, not a marketing guru. They're struggling to keep up and need help. This is that moment where bringing on a partner starts to make a lot of sense. You can think of a partnership like a group project in school, except this time, everyone's money depends on the team's work. You bring in somebody who has skills you don't. So Alex might team up with a friend who's a wizard on social media to handle all the marketing, and they just agree to split the profits. Now this is great. Alex gets their partner skills and maybe even some of their cash to buy more materials. But, and you're seeing a pattern here, general partners still have that scary unlimited liability. On top of that, you're now sharing the control and the profits. And trust me, disagreements over business decisions can get really tense. Trying to end a business partnership can be as messy as a bad breakup. All right, Alex's sneaker company is now a legit brand. They've got a partner, they're making good money, but now they're starting to worry. What if someone sues the company for $1 million? They don't want to risk losing their homes. It's time to build a wall. A legal wall between their business lives and their personal lives. And this is the solution. When you form a corporation, you're basically creating a new legal person. This new entity can own property, it can get sued, it can even go bankrupt, all without dragging the owners down with it. It's like a legal shield protecting everything you personally own. Now, creating this legal person is definitely more complicated. You've got to file a bunch of official paperwork with the state, pay fees, and follow a lot more rules, like having a board of directors. Yeah, it's a much more formal process, but it's what builds that powerful suit of armor for Alex and their partner. This right here, this is the #1 reason, the game changer, for why people incorporate limited liability. So if Alex's incorporated sneaker company goes under, yeah, the business might be gone. But Alex's house, their car, their personal savings, all of it is safe. The company's debts belong to the company, not to them. Besides that liability shield, corporations can raise money by selling stock, which is critical if you want to grow big. And they can technically live forever. But of course, there are downsides. The biggest one for a lot of small businesses is something called double taxation.
So the corporation pays taxes on its profits, and then when it pays out those profits to owners like Alex, the owners have to pay personal income tax on that same money all over again.
So far, everything we've talked about is building a business from the ground up, totally from scratch. But there's another way to become a business owner. What if Alex could skip the hardest part, building a brand people know, and just buy into a system that's already trusted and successful? That, my friends, is franchising. The best way to think of it is buying a business in a box. You pay a fee to a big company, the franchisor, and in return, they give you the brand name, the products, and a full-blown playbook on exactly how to run the business, from marketing plans to daily operations. And what's wild is that you see and interact with franchises every single day, probably without even thinking about it. That McDonald's you go to or the Dunkin' on the corner. Chances are it's owned and operated by a local entrepreneur who decided to buy into a proven system instead of starting from zero. So let's pull this all together. If there's one thing to take away from all this, it's that there is no single best choice. It's all about trade-offs. For Alex, starting out as a sole proprietorship was the perfect move. But as the business got bigger and riskier, incorporating became the smart play to protect what they'd built. The right choice for you always depends on your goals, your comfort with risk, and how big you want to grow. So let's go back to your big idea, the sneakers, the food truck, the app. It's way more than just a dream. It's a potential business waiting to happen. And now that you know the basic blueprints, the real question is, which structure will you choose to build it on? Because making that choice, that's the first real step to making it all happen.